Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That's some good shit.
41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And Garrett's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Crazy.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
You better not lose this shit.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hey, I got the Cardinals because I'm really like that, my nigga. I'm really like that. You couldn't see, my nigga. I'm really like that, bro.
16-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line.
Right, that's why you know I ain't pressing at all, my nigga. It's still a game. It's the first quarter. You better not lose, because I'm going to get to talking trash.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Easy.
Now Murray throwing on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to try and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Murray going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those.
Better not choke, my nigga.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go down the line before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is caught at the end. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, that was fun. It's a damn shit. I'm really not worried about losing this game. I'm 100% sure I'm going to fuck it for real.
Elliott good with a
Yeah, for sure.
Makes it a 21-10 game.
100%. For real.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Murray to air it out again. Firing quickly, but
they got this nigga throwing all sorts of bullshit.
Back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Murray now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Hey, I can't believe that, man. That nigga throw that shit. I knew they was going to make him throw a pick because how he's throwing that bitch.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
This is going to be your first ball.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. To throw, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing again, Murray. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
They got this nigga throwing crazy, dog, because you're getting ate up.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striding down to the 47-yard line.
I ain't gonna let this nigga just throw some bullshit out there. I ain't quit no fucking game.
On first down, Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the round is on here in this first half.
It's pointless to put a game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This must be all you do.
This fielded right at the goal line.
I'm not playing
He will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The reason I got the Cardinals, nigga.
Ready to go with their next
Probably got
drive
over
at the line,
100
the Cardinal
passes.
offense. And with the score where it is, even
I
though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. He's got this downfield to McBride. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception picked by Kevin Byard. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now, I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Now Murray. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. get this inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Now Murray again. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. A.J. Brown with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, and now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Murray now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Zaven Collins able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He's got room at the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Hurts will throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Not true. That's it.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more.
Bet you I got a better record. You got. I bet you that. You got a running back for 50 on Players Lounge? You want to running back for some bread on Players Lounge?
And no alley to be found.
They're saying real money we can play for. Why don't you want to play there?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
You got a free. That's free money for you, right?
Fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed with several things with this ball game.
Why don't you take that off it, bro?
Wounds. They've had several.
Do 7 picks or mine?
You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Eluding the pressure right.
That was crazy. That's the type of game it was.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Hurts to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Shotgun now from Murray. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Oh, now Moore going to get a chance to run. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
First down, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Murray now on first down. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Prater on to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's
I
got
can't believe he caught that.
He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Run it for
Now, this one
50.
was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Yeah, I
Elliott
know
on to
Kyler
kick it
Murray was
away.
going to throw 9 picks. Come on.
This taken in at the goal line.
Run it for 50. I'll get a real too. They get on players' lines.
Inside the 20.
They could even run it for 10. Want to make some money? Come on.
Next driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had
Talking
no shortage
shit when
of
you over
offense.
here
They've been able
playing
to
for
put up a
free,
decent amount of
bro.
points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray, one final try. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So fly, Eagles fly. It's a